Hey, good morning. Welcome to Devotional Time early on Wednesday morning with Pastor Dave of Trinity. And if you'll remember, I've been talking about building bridges. How can we build bridges in this day and time when there are so much division among us, so many things separating us from each other, and yet the Bible gives us such a great responsibility to help other people, to help them know Christ, to help them in their Christian walk in their life. And so we need to be busy about the business of building bridges and not walls with other people. And so far, I've mentioned a whole list of things that we can do to build bridges. You know, first of all, seek other people's interest and not our own. Don't be all about you. Be all about them. Be all about helping them. Secondly, learning to love, just like God loved. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. He loved us first, and he loved us before we ever loved him and did anything to deserve his love. Thirdly, I said encourage the strong points in others, the strong things in other people. I've talked about things about being sensitive and to the needs of people, listening to them, hearing them, and being patient. And this morning, I want to mention a seventh thing. If we want to build a bridge with people, we need to learn to help them. We need to learn to give them some assistance, but not too much. There's a balance in that. You know, we get in such a hurry in our world sometimes to either totally ignore the needs of other people or we go all in. And we don't understand the balance that's necessary. Now, the Bible does say in Galatians 6:2 to bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. I've got a responsibility to help other people bear the burdens in their life. It's just a responsibility I have. But at the same time, I need to do that with balance. I need to balance it. Galatians chapter 6. And I'm going to read it out of the Message because I like the way the paraphrase of the Message puts the verse. It says, stoop down and reach out to those who are oppressed. Share their burdens and so complete Christ's law. If you think you're too good for that, you're badly deceived. Make a careful exploration of who you are and the work you have been given, and then sink yourself into that. Don't be impressed with yourself. Boy, there's a big statement. Don't be impressed with yourself. Don't spend so much time patting yourself on the back. Don't compare yourself with others. Each of you, the important statement now, each of you must take responsibility for doing the creative best that you can with your own life. We have a responsibility. There in those verses talks about we have a responsibility to bear one another's burdens, but at the same time, each of us needs to take responsibility also for our own life. We need to balance it. If we want to build a bridge, we need to help people, but at the same time, we need to make sure we help them learn to help themselves. It's huge. We need to find that balance. Now, I know people are saying, well, how do you find the balance of knowing how much to help somebody and how much that we ought to let them pave their own way? As a pastor, that's always a challenge. How much do you do for somebody? How much do you reach out to somebody? How much do you reach, I said reach out. How much do you do that? Well, the Bible tells me this. If I want to learn to balance that, it says in Matthew chapter 7, very familiar portion of Scripture, it says, ask and it will be given you, seek and you will find, knock and it shall be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks it will be opened. In other words, I need to pray. I need to seek the face of God in every circumstance and situation. Every circumstance is different. But if I want to build a bridge to people, I need to help them. But I need to keep it in balance and not do too much. God bless you. I pray you have a great day. Don't forget, tonight at 7 o'clock is our prayer meeting time, prayer meeting live on Facebook and YouTube. And I also have a couple of prayer requests that I would give you. First of all, I have a dear lady in the church that is having a back procedure this morning. And I ask you to pray for Ella Mae Nisley, lift her up. Of course, her husband, Brad, as he will be waiting for her. That's important. And then I received notification this morning that a pastor friend of mine from Jacksonville, Illinois, while traveling in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, had a massive heart attack yesterday and is in very serious condition there in intensive care. And so I ask you to lift him up in prayer too. Listen, have a good day. God bless you. If I can help you, never hesitate to call. We'll see you soon.